You are about to witness a secret Chinese technique for leveling up your heavy/light vest skill. You're going to be going on Night Factory, doing this on PVE because I don't know how the fuck you'd manage it on PvP. Pop an Ob 2 and a Propital at the start of the raid if you don't get the super good spawn, and then make your way over to the offices. Bring some sort of weapon. I recommend a Saiga 12K 20 round mag with flechette, but anything works really as long as it can deal with Tagela / the regular mobs. You're going to be running past them as much as you can anyway, so you shouldn't have to worry about them to begin with. But the moment that you're outside here, you're safe. And you can also pull out your grenade and drop your Saiga because you don't need it anymore. So you can do this with M67s, RGD5s. You just can't do it with F1 grenades. That's the only thing that I know that you definitely can't do it with. Haven't tested the other grenades. Toss a nade in that corner. Toss another nade in that corner. Get into this corner. And look at our vest and helmet. Wowza. Now, you can only do a double grenade with the M67s because they have such a long wind-up time before they explode. But RGD5s, doing one at a time, also works perfectly well. There we go. Now, occasionally, as you saw there, you'll get a light bleed or a heavy bleed on your legs or your stomach, and very, very, very rarely you'll completely, well, you'll black out, but you'll damage your thorax a bunch, but I've never died doing this without being a complete moron, so you should be fine, really. And there we go. Back in the corner, and just keep repeating this. There we are. And the stomach's blacked out. Now, this is farming a bunch of skills at once. Right now, with the gear that I'm using, I'm only getting really heavy vests, but... oops, I canceled that early. You're also going to be getting stress resistance if you have the pain effect going, like let's say if you break a leg or you break an arm. You'll also be getting vitality and a little bit of immunity, just a whole bunch of skills, but mainly you're getting strength from this, and you're getting whatever vest skill. You can do both at a time. If you use the Korakulon specifically, not Korakulon, the Karund. The Karund has soft armor as light armor and heavy armor plates, so you can level up both at a time at the same time with those. But I prefer not to, just because it's kind of annoying. And honestly, I feel like there's not much reason to level up light vests. The only reason I'm doing heavy vests is just because of the fact that I think it makes it so I can actually move with decent speed when using heavy vests, and I'm tired of only being able to use light vests. But anyways, you can do one grenade at a time, obviously, if you're not comfortable, but once you're good at it, like I am here, you do 2 grenades at a time, and most of the time, if not basically all of the time, you're not going to be getting damaged, so it's pretty consistent, it's pretty easy, and most importantly, it doesn't take long. For your last grenade, you can go ahead and pick up your gear, and there you go. We are done with the raid. All of our stuff is zeroed out, and we're all good. Let me explain a little bit about how I found the strategy. I saw somebody selling like super low durability armor on the flea, and I was like, dude, how'd you do that? And my Chinese hero sent me a link to Billy, where he had made a video showing how to do this. But obviously that video isn't on YouTube, so I'm making one for YouTube. Thank you to the hero for making that video. But as far as extra information, you need to keep in mind that when it comes to repairing your armor, the amount of armor that you're repairing is the most important thing. That's why we're using the vest that we're using. The Korakulon, that's the chest piece that I have. It has 128 durability from the start, which means 128 durability-ish that you can repair. And that's going to give you a good like 2 or 3 points, a good amount of points basically towards your heavy vest skill. And the diaper helmet is the same thing. It's made out of steel, same as the Korakulon, has a lot of hit points. So it's a heavy material, and it's got a lot of hit points that you can repair. So they're both very good. Do not overuse them, though. I will say, don't use them after they've dropped down below 120, and yeah, basically don't use them once they've dropped below 120 durability. You can get both of them fairly easily right now. The diaper helmets, you can get 2 of them at a time from Prapor. The Korakulons, the black variant is pretty much always available on the flea market. And the normal variant, you can get 3 of these at a time from Prapor. But just to show you some of the stats, using the armor repair kits, it does take a good chunk out of your armor repair kits. If you're doing this and constantly crafting armor repair kits and like buying all of the fabrics for it, you will just about just about even out with how frequently you're using the armor repair kits and how frequently you're crafting new ones. It'll be a bit of a break in between runs sometimes because it's about 6 minutes per run, but it is basically like 100% uptime or 90% uptime while doing this. So as you can see, 6.11 on the strength, good amount of vitality, immunity, intellect, charisma, and all the way down here, throwables, and mainly heavy vests. The 23 heavy vests that we got here, you need to keep in mind that we're actually getting a full 5.0 from getting our armor damage in raid, 5.5 usually from getting this armor damage in raid, and that's how we're leveling this so fast. And again, if you're doing this efficiently, every run, considering the load times, considering everything, on average will be 6 minutes, and you will get on average between 21 to 24 in your heavy vest skill. But yeah, the Obdablos and the Propital, about 100k each. The M67 grenades, if you're buying them from Peacekeeper, are only like 67 bucks per, but they're probably going to go up a lot otherwise after this. If you see them available for rubles that are around like 20k per, it'll be good. I think from 0, you need like 2,000, 3,000 of these, so just keep that in mind. And as far as the diaper helmets go, try and stock up on these because you're bringing 4 of these per run, but you can really just spam them constantly if you need to. And again, as far as the cooler cooldowns go, here's how it looks like on the flea market, and obviously here these are on Prapor. Now, me personally, right now, I'm not maxed out on my heavy vest skill, but by the time this video releases, I will be, because I don't want to deal with the shit show of M67 grenade prices skyrocketing along with literally everything else. But yeah, I think the total amount of money that this should take is like 80 million rubles, 90 million or something like that, which let me tell you right now, a hell of a lot cheaper than buying armors from Fence, having spent way too much money on this. So yeah, as for the in the current moment at least, this is the best way to level up your heavy vest skill in PvE, and if you can somehow manage it, it would also be the best way to level it up in PvP. But yeah, last message to directly Nikita or any of the developers: if you fuckers patch this without actually putting in the game a decent system for leveling up your heavy and light vest skill, I will send a pipe bomb to your office. Okay? Okay. Thank you for watching, and have fun blowing yourself up and having fucking ear damage because holy shit, this is loud. Go put on a YouTube video while you're doing this, or like a podcast, or do something.